Hello, fellow peasants. Today I'm going to be talking about the future of the Halloween franchise. So, obviously, we know the timeline of Halloween. They retconned everything. So now canon is now 78, Halloween 2018, Halloween Kills, and Halloween Ends. And I think now that the Laurie Strode chapter, the Michael Myers versus Laurie Strode chapter, is coming to an end. I think that when they bring Michael back in the next 5 or 10 years, which they're going to do because he makes a shit ton of money for the studios, I think they have to not only get rid of Laurie Strode, they can't really use her again. At least that's not what's preferable. And then I also think that they need to move into a different direction style-wise. And what I mean by that is I think they need to step away from the teen slasher vibe that we've basically had from number 4 up until now. Now, the first 2 films weren't quite cheesy, over-the-top slasher campiness. But, I mean, they're still teeny bopper slasher flicks, popcorn flicks. And so, I think what they need to do next is what I would like to see is a more grounded approach, kind of like picture this. So, you can still have Michael kill Judith, right? When he's 6 years old. You can still have him kill his sister. You can still have that backstory. And then you can still have him go off and be institutionalized and break out on Halloween. All that can still happen. But what I'm saying is, let's not follow the story through the eyes of the babysitters or one person per se. Instead, let's do this like a Zodiac, Silence of the Lambs, Frozen Ground with Nicolas Cage type of true crime type of movie. I think that if they were to treat Michael as a serial killer in this, now obviously Michael's a serial killer in all the current films, but there's never like a true crime detective vibe with the films. And I think if you took a Dr. Loomis and had him cooperating with the police or the FBI, like, okay, this guy broke out, he killed his sister 15 years ago or whatever, he broke out, he's loose, it's Haddonfield, Halloween night, maybe the murders even lead up to Halloween night, maybe he breaks out before Halloween, and there's several murders in the area, all the way, like from Smith's Grove to Haddonfield over the course of like maybe a week, all these murders are popping up, or maybe over the course of a month, these murders are popping up, and then the trail of bodies leads to Haddonfield up until Halloween night, and all that time, Dr. Loomis, is working with the FBI, working with the police. They're finding these bodies. Some of the murders maybe you see after the fact. Maybe some of them you see Michael commit once he reaches Haddonfield. It gives this whole feeling of like, oh, this is who it is. This is what we're dealing with, and he's on his way to Haddonfield. The trail of bodies is leading to Haddonfield. You've got this investigation. You got all the fuckers with you got the county map up in the police station, and they're stringing up all the. They're tying everything together. They're looking at where things are located and where this body was, and just all that detective type of grit to it, and it wouldn't lose anything substantial to what the core of Halloween is. You can still have the backstory of him killing Judith. You can still have Dr. Loomis. You could still have maybe a subplot with a Jamie Lee Curtis, Laurie Strode type person that weaves in and out in between the police scenes. Maybe you're following the police and a group of friends at the same time, you know, and, you know, that can happen too. All I'm saying is there's a way to do this without it being quite the bubblegum pop slasher genre thing that it has been for the last 40 years. And I think they could really step it up. Now, I think they're going to get a world-class director to do the next Halloween? No. I mean, but you could get someone who has directed a series like The Following with Kevin Bacon, or The Killing on Netflix, or Frozen Ground with Nicolas Cage. You know, get somebody who has shot true crime movies, serial killer fictional movies, like television series or films, to do this. And I really think it would put a different spin on Halloween, and I think that it would also make Michael a lot fucking scarier. You know, not that Michael's not creepy, but, you know, let's keep it real. Michael is, he's kind of funny sometimes, you know? He's just kind of, you know. And so I think if you went the route of true crime with Halloween, it would give it a grittiness. It would give it a grounded approach. It would give it I would think, a more grounded approach than the original. It would just seem so much more involved with the police work and the detective work and the serial killer aspect of it. And they can maybe they can find dogs. You know, Michael likes to kill dogs. He kills a couple dogs on the way to Haddonfield. You know, there's just all these clues that lead up to them thinking, oh, yeah, okay, Michael's on his way. We got to catch him. Where the fuck is he at? He's going to get to Haddonfield, and he's going to do some damage. Yeah, so I think this has maybe been talked about before on some other channels, but, you know, I've been thinking about this for a while now, because I'm a big fan of, like, the movies Zodiac and Seven and Silence of the Lambs and things like that, and I even took some forensic courses in college, and so I'm into that type of stuff, and so I think that if they went that route, I don't think you'd have to sacrifice much of the original concept of Michael at all to do that, and it would be a different spin, and I think people would enjoy it, and it wouldn't just be a rehash of old shit they've already done. So let me know what you think down in the comments below, whether you think the next Halloween movie should be a complete remake and done in a true crime fashion. If you think that's whack, let me know about that too. Just sharing my opinion here, and other than that, guys, have a good day and peace out.